Hey, good afternoon. My name is Russ Merrick, and I'd like to welcome you to the manufacturing facility of Merrick Machine Company located here in Allen, Nebraska. Today what we have for you part of our Triad product line. This is the Diamond Quad sheeting table. Look at this. It's a real simple construction. It's one big giant weldment. Comes to you just as you see it here. You're going to have outriggers on the adjustable side of the table. Typically, you're going to have a fixed side and adjustable side. The fixed side would be on the left-hand side of the screen for you guys. This would typically be your fixed side. This side over here on the right side of the screen would actually be your adjustable side. It would run in and out. This table is actually set up and ordered custom for a customer. Both sides adjust. We're trying to get to 12 foot 3 inches. Typically we'll go down to about 6'9". We'll go out to about 10'3" or 12'3". So you've got go through here. We've got a ramp up phase. What's neat about the Diamond Quad sheeting table, if you have a Diamond Quad line or you're trying to put bridges and so forth or sheath, your budget doesn't allow you to do things, you can actually buy the Diamond Quad series, which is our next step down. Kind of get in that pocketbook range that you can stand, you can afford. You can put bridges over this, also a frame on top of it, sheath, route out your door and window openings. Framers are done on a Diamond Quad framing table. You got speed motors on this particular table. Initially there's a slow ramp up, and then there's a quick increase in speed, which stays constant the entire time. There's a drum switch on the opposite side, which I'm on right now. I'm going to go ahead and adjust this other side out so you can see it running in and out. Once again, you've got a ramp up speed. Starts initially slow, and then we increase with the speed motors we have on here. Speed motors is a new thing that we implemented and we started out about a year and a half or so ago. Works really well. A lot faster than the old setup that we had in prior days. And there we are. You've got main controls on this end of the table. This is your control side. You've also got a flop-o-matic scoring stop, as we call it. So the wall panel is coming down line on my end. It's actually going to hit this and just flop right out of the way. As soon as that wall hits that, it wants to just drop out of the way. This acts as your scoring lip. Okay, you've got it on the left side. You've also got it on the right side of the screen. All you're going to do is you're going to have your table opened up a little bit. Roll in your wall. As soon as it's in place, run it back up against your scoring stop, okay, on both sides. They're both adjustable. Then you're going to come in, you're going to squeeze up on the wall, okay, so it's locked in place, and you're going to go ahead and do your routing and or your sheathing, depending on what you're doing. There's no air that's required on this table, so it's real nice. You just have 110 coming in. There's a disconnect box on here, and so forth. Everything's run on a rack and pinion system. We also have outriggers. Let's see if I can show you that. I'm going to open this up a little bit, and we're going to zoom the camera down. But we actually have, on the adjustable side of the table, we've got a adjustable foot we call an outrigger. This outrigger moves up and down. Not everybody's floor is the same. You know, it looks flat, but in reality, it's doing this, okay? So you can actually adjust this based on your floor itself. There's 3 outriggers. It varies depending on how long your table is. In this case, there's 1 in the center and 2 on the outside, likewise on the opposite side. We have a center support bar that also runs right down the middle of the table. The center support bar is on here specifically if you're going to be doing sheathing, for example. You want to put it on here, make sure the crown's going up, okay, for your wall that you're doing it. But it's also there to, if you're routing out your door and window openings, you're actually going to, this is going to help stop the material from actually falling through. And just kind of sit in place so you can actually roll off. Once your wall is actually in place and up against your scoring stop, you've got 12-inch rollers that actually run the entire length of the table. The first 4 feet is every 6 inches. Thereafter, it's every 12 inches on center as we run down the table, not only on the right-hand side of the screen, but also on the left-hand side of the screen. 12-inch rollers are really ideal. Once you've opened up the table, your wall's on here, you've actually got it sheathed or routed. You can actually just take the entire wall, push it right off. Operator can just walk right along, push it off, go to the next station. Real simple, real easy. The Diamond Quad tables that we have, you've got an adjustable foot assembly that we have here. So there's a pad on here with a bolt. You can actually adjust this up and down and lock it into place. Then you're going to go ahead and drill through this hole right here. You can see my finger goes through it. And you put basically an anchor bolt through there, secure it to the floor, and keep your line nice and straight all the way through. Once again, that's the adjustable feet assembly. That's standard stuff for our Triad wall panel machinery and our door equipment as well. Okay, we have a standard drum switch, generally on the adjustable side of the table. Unless you're trying to get up to 12.3, then you have 2 drum switches, one on the right hand, one on the left hand side. But real simple, real easy. All you do is just grab a hold of the lever, push the direction that you want to go. You want it to go in, push it in. You want it to come out, you push it out. Strategically located underneath the work area so it doesn't get damaged. We don't drop materials or 2x4s or what have you on top of it. The drum switch is used on the Diamond Quad series machines in collaboration with the speed motors. Okay, this is the Triad speed motor. Looks real similar to what we had in the past, but we've got a different configuration as far as the brake assembly and the motor itself. So it's geared up substantially quicker and faster than before. You've got a main chain that actually goes on a torque limiter. The torque limiter allows everything to slip. Once the wall comes in, you can keep pushing and pushing, basically clamping the wall up. It allows things to slip. You can also tighten that up. Main drive, the chain that actually goes around the main drive shaft for the rack and pinion system. Speed motors, we've been doing this about 1.5 years now, and a wonderful little product, way faster than before. It's about 27% faster than the previous motors we had set up. On the start end of the table, the Diamond Quad series tables, real similar, whether it's a Gen 3 or other various tables that we manufacture. You've got the control end. We've got a disconnect box. In this case, we've got a pigtail hooked on here just for temporary power for this video demonstration. But you, the customer, you're going to get your electrician. You're going to come in here. You're going to hog wire. It's a 110. That's all it takes to run this table. So there's no 240. There's nothing like that. It's just 110. Come in at the bottom. You got a disconnect. You want to shut power off. You've got 2 main boxes in here that help run the 2 speed motors. Each one of these. The left-hand side of the screen that you see here runs the speed motor on this side of the adjustable side of the table. There's also another box over here that actually runs the speed motor on the opposite side. Real simple, real easy for your electricians to install. Your maintenance guy could probably put a pigtail on here and plug it in. We highly recommend that you get some conduit and actually do it correctly, if you would. Once again, this is the Triad Diamond Quad sheathing table. If you got any questions, call the factory at 1-800-568-7423. or come look us up online at triadmachines.com. Thank you.